Hello Year 9, Mr Godman here and welcome to this homework video. In this video we're going to look at how significant was Jenner's smallpox vaccine. We'll look at the short and long term significance and we'll do task 2.29. So we're going to evaluate the significance of Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccine today. Whenever we evaluate the significance of an individual's work, then we need some criteria to measure their significance. Here are three criteria which are really useful when we're measuring the significance of an individual's work in the history of medicine. Firstly, did his or her work save lives and make people healthier? Secondly, did his or her work change people's beliefs, their ideas, or their behaviour? Thirdly, we could use this criteria. Did his or her work lead to other discoveries or improvements by other people later down the line? So we're going to think now about Jenner's smallpox vaccine, and we're going to use these three criteria to think about how significant the vaccine was. So I want you to find this information in 2.29 in your workbook. Here you have some bullet points to read. Some of them are about the short-term impact of the vaccine, and some of them are about the long-term impact. You need to read those, and I want you to highlight those bullet points. On the one hand, evidence which shows that the smallpox vaccine was significant, and on the other hand, evidence which shows the smallpox vaccine was not significant. Now you need to pause the video now and do that part of the task, and when you're done, hit play again. So here's how I did the task, and one of the things which I've noticed when I was doing it is a pattern. In the short term, Jenner's smallpox vaccine was less significant in Britain because it wasn't very popular and people were very slow to accept it. But in the long term, Jenner's smallpox vaccine was incredibly significant both in Britain and worldwide. So you're ready now for the final part of your task. You're going to answer this question: how significant was Jenner's smallpox vaccination? Now, a very basic answer would start like this: Jenner's smallpox vaccine was very significant. But a better answer, an improved answer, would be Jenner's smallpox vaccine was more significant in the long term than it was in the short term. And that's how you're going to start your answer. I want you to take the sentence starter there, and then in the short term, I want you to explain why was the vaccine so limited in its impact. Why was that? And then in the long term, why was the impact of the vaccine much greater? And don't forget to use the reading that you've done previously and the notes in your workbooks that you have made on Jenner so far. This is the last part of your homework, and when you've done, your homework is complete.